The NFL continues to disrespect the Minnesota Vikings, JJ McCarthy. But why is that? The reason is incredibly short-sighted. Let's talk about it. The Minnesota Vikings continue to be disrespected across national media and the betting markets in the 2026 season. They have one of the deepest rosters in the National Football League and now have the trench play to prove it after adding multiple pieces on both sides of the football. But everybody keeps boiling it down to, oh, we don't know what JJ McCarthy is going to be yet. Sure, that's a fair criticism. We don't know what JJ McCarthy is going to be yet. We can do some projection. He was the 10th overall pick. He had a phenomenal preseason debut where he looked like an NFL quarterback. And he has Kevin O'Connell as his head coach. And this is where some of that short-sightedness comes into play. One of the big things was the Vikings were listed as having the 4th worst quarterback room in the National Football League by CBS Sports. Why? They have a really good emerging young quarterback in JJ McCarthy who projects very well. They have Sam Howell, who is a former starter in the league and is the perfect type of backup quarterback. And they have Brett Rippon as their third QB who started a few games. That should easily put them a lot closer to 20 than it would be to 30 because they're 29th in the league. That just doesn't make a lot of sense. Plus, the Kevin O'Connell factor, as I mentioned earlier. Kevin O'Connell is the number one reason why the Minnesota Vikings have had success at the quarterback position. He has gotten the best play out of Kirk Cousins, out of Josh Dobbs, out of Nick Mullins, and now out of Sam Darnold. 1, okay, an anomaly. 2, okay, I see you. 3 is a trend. 4, it's turning into just factual that guys just play their best under O'Connell. Why wouldn't JJ McCarthy be that? Why wouldn't they elevate him to another stratosphere? It just seems very short-sighted that people are just not willing to give the Vikings their due. Why? Well, they're giving the Bears their due. The Vikings have a better everything than the Bears, except the question really remains a quarterback. And you could argue Ben Johnson's a better play caller, but he certainly is not a better head coach. They don't have a better offensive line. They don't have a better group of weapons. They don't have a better defensive line. They don't have better linebackers. And secondary? Okay, I'll give them secondary. But let's be real here. The Vikings are legit. And it's about time the national media just starts opening themselves up to the possibility that even an average season from JJ McCarthy, this team could win 11 or 12 games because the rest of the talent is that good. Time to wake up. We certainly have in Minnesota. I'm Tyler Forness with A to Z Sports. Skol Vikings.